Feel free to check out my TeePublic after the video, and support me on Patreon. Watch till the end of the video for more. I love Urusei Yatsura. It's my favorite anime of all time for reasons that were enough to warrant a 25-minute long video for it. During the making of it, I was doing plenty of research for it, as the series had a lot going on behind it. But even then, some of the things I found didn't make it in, and I even found stuff after I uploaded the video. But that's part of what makes Urusei Yatsura so great. It's just filled with surprises at every corner. So in this video, I give you 5 things you probably didn't know about Urusei Yatsura. Keep in mind that some things in this list I did mention in the last video, but I'll go more in depth this time around. And without further ado, let's begin. Starting off, Lum was not meant to be a main character. I mentioned in the video how Lum was initially written as a one-off gag for the series. Ataru and Shinobu were always meant to be together, and that they find themselves in wacky extraterrestrial and supernatural hijinks where Ataru just acts like a perv. Well, Lum just happened to be so popular with readers that creator Rumiko Takahashi had to write her into the story. This is evident by the fact that on the debut cover for Weekly Shonen Sunday, you see Ataru and Shinobu, but no Lum. In fact, Lum doesn't even appear again until the 3rd chapter of the manga, which literally opens with a Lum fan club, crying for her to come back. I see what you did there, Takahashi. Though looking back, Lum's inclusion definitely helped the story a lot, as her presence gave the story some more depth. Believe it or not, there is a rather interesting character that the anime doesn't really include in its core cast. The character Kosuke Shirai is established as Ataru's best friend and appears in the 1st chapter. In fact, Kosuke appears quite a lot throughout the manga and gets straight up replaced in some scenarios in the anime. That date Ataru and Lum go on together where they bump into Perm and his girlfriend, that was Kosuke in the manga. Though this change was likely due to Kosuke's waning importance throughout the story. He makes plenty of appearances, but characters like Mendo and the Stormtroopers end up taking the spotlight from him. Kosuke is certainly more so a straight man archetype who does have his comedic moments from time to time. In fact, there are times where Kosuke does appear in the anime, but it's always in the form of a cameo. And with that new anime coming out, will we ever see Kosuke again? Who knows? Urusei Yatsura has a British English dub. Back in 2000, BBC got a license to localize Urusei Yatsura under the name Lum the Invader Girl, and aired as a TV special as episodes 1 and 3 were dubbed and played on British television, and the result?
What do you say, Yatsura? Will you save the planet and all mankind?
Fuck off! Let me down! Untie me! I'm diabetic!
Despite what some may think, this dub, featuring Matt Lucas as Ataru and Anna Friel as Lum, is actually very interesting. It's one that heavily plays on the whole comedic aspect of the series and really amps up the absurdity. This results in some gems like,
"And so the tag game is about to begin and the world holds its breath." Yeah, I like that.
I told you, Lum, I do not want to sleep with you!
Hey, what's the matter with you? Is your little Ataru not standing up for itself?
Now what really got my attention was this little bit during the credits of the special.
Next, award-winning animated epic, Jin-Roh, the Wolf Brigade.
So is there a British dub of Jin-Roh that I don't know about? I think this kinda opens up a conspiracy that there's a lost BBC Oshiverse out there. Then again, you can kinda tie Urusei Yatsura to the Kerbero saga, so that's not actually that far-fetched, but I'm getting off topic. Gonna take a quick break for a moment. Last video I mentioned how this anime had a lot of people behind its production that would go on to become industry giants. More of these names include Shusuke Kaneko as a screenwriter, Hideaki Anno as a key animator, Seiko Shimazu as Shinobu, Ichiro Nagai as Cherry, Hideyuki Tanaka as Sanshiro, Achiko Washio as Sakura, and again, a ton of other people I don't have the time to list out. Those were just some notable ones that I forgot to mention last time or were brought to my attention after the matter. Now back to the video. Remember when I said that you can tie Urusei Yatsura to the Kerbero saga? In my video, I mentioned that a prototype of the Protect gear from Mamoru Oshii's Kerbero saga makes a small appearance in a big way in episode 64 in the anime, and it appears again in episodes 105 and 6. Further adding to how awesome this is, its wearer Megane is voiced by Shigeru Chiba, who plays a major character in that series named Koichi. Additionally, the armor seems to have been designed by Masahiro Sato, a mech designer for countless entries in the Mobile Suit Gundam series and Ghost in the Shell. Whereas in the Kerbero saga, the Protect gear would be designed by Yutaka Izubuchi. You know, I like to think that Koichi is actually a grown-up version of Megane, and that the Kerbero saga was really just happening in the background during and after the events of the show. I will not elaborate, by the way. Lastly, there's a live-action adaptation of Urusei Yatsura? Well, kind of. In 2020, Katsuyuki Motohiro directed Beautiful Dreamer, a drama where a bunch of film students get together and make a movie. The movie in question is a live-action recreation of the second Urusei Yatsura film, Beautiful Dreamer, directed by Mamoru Oshii. Honestly, as a film student at the time of making this video, and as someone who's passionate about the art of filmmaking, seeing this trailer really speaks to me. I hear it's a very good film and I would absolutely love to see it. However, I don't know where to watch it. I tried a few usual places where I would normally find something like this, but I get nothing. I don't even think there's a fan sub of this film. So please, if anyone knows where I can watch a translated version of this film, please let me know. I'd love to watch it and probably even make a video about it. Anyway, that's all I got for this video. Any fun little tidbits you know about Urusei Yatsura that not many people are familiar with? Comment below, and if you like what you see, consider supporting me on Patreon, where for a single $1 you can get access to my Discord server. Other than that, you can also get early access to videos, exclusive content, commissioned video requests, and receive a t-shirt of your choice from my TeePublic. And once I reach enough patrons, I'll do a video covering several unmade Godzilla films, so if that's something you'd like to see, then go support me on Patreon. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and this is TitanGoji, signing off.